Yo YouTube, this is Chad here coming to you from Honeycomb Fingerboards with another little update video. So alright, today in this one guys, we're finally gonna get to sanding these decks. The ones I've been saying I'm gonna sand in the next video for like 3 videos now or something like that, but finally get to it. And I went ahead and sanded up the deck that we pulled out of the mold yesterday, just so that we could add that to this pile. And now we have 6 decks to sand. So I literally have about 2.5 hours to get all of these sanded, this guy in the mold, so I'm not going to be wasting any time in this one, and I'm going to get straight to sanding these. So I think I'm going to head to the spot that we sanded them at last time. Figured that's a nice little area, so I'm gonna head there and I will rejoin back with you guys. So later. Alright, so we're back out at our spot here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on these decks. Like I said, I only got like 2.5 hours before I gotta leave for work, so really don't have much time at all. So I'm gonna get to these while I can. Alright, so there we go guys. Got the decks all rough sanded up. So as you can tell, they're still kind of jaggedy and just not rounded off and smoothed off. So again, what I'm gonna do is, I started off with this rougher grit, and then like before, I'm gonna take this like foamy pad stuff and then just kind of go over it and smooth it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that. And then here are the decks after fine sanding. So as you can tell, they're definitely a lot smoother looking. Definitely looking a lot more realistic in my opinion. If you look at a real skateboard, it's gonna look more like this than, you know, how I showed you before. So these decks are ready for countersinking, excuse me, and kingpin holes, and then I can lay down the first coat of clear. So I'm gonna go ahead and head on back to the garage and get started on all that. Alright, so back out in the garage, got about like an hour and a half left. And before I start on all of this, I kind of wanted to show what I was talking about in the last video. It's now about 2:30 or so, so it's been like 19 hours, and I mean, I'm like pushing this thing with all my might, and it's not budging whatsoever. So 19 hours and it hasn't lost any pressure. And I'm using glue that cures in under 4 hours, so decks here have no problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this deck out of the mold and then get the holes tapped in that before I switch out the drill bit and do all the countersinking and kingpin holes. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on that now. Alright, so I just got done tapping those holes, and I'm taking off the, peeling apart the mold, and what do I see? Yes! I fucked up again. Why? So, yep, that's where that goes. Because once again, the whole signature is to have it on top, not on the bottom, so ain't gonna have it going in the trash. But this one's going in. I'm gonna be more conscious again, so I'm making sure I got it in right. I guess I could blame that on my brake, but whatever. So, gonna go ahead and get this, or no I'm not, I'm gonna go ahead and drill the holes, because I don't want sticky fingers, so this drill bit is brutal and just literally rips through holes. So unless I'm like holding it down hard, it's pulling itself up. So there's another one that bites the dust. So I think what I'm gonna do with these though, rather than just toss them, is probably just cutting them in half and making them into like keychains or something like that. These are the remaining 5, once again. So still gotta do kingpin holes, so I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so these decks are good to go. Gonna go ahead and just string them up and hang them to the side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this deck in the mold before I start clear coating those. Alright, so I got today's supplies all laid out. This deck. That's gonna be black with all maple inside and then a silver on top. Alright, so here we go guys. Got the deck in the mold. I'm gonna make sure to put it in the right fucking way this time. Almost need like a damn like elf or little fucking fingerboards Smurf or something in here to remind me to put the fucking ply in the right way. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the mold. Even get it squeezed up. Alright, so deck is in press, squeezed up, so it'll be there till tomorrow. So now I'm gonna go ahead and lay down the first coat on these decks. So got them already hung up here, ready to go for me. So gonna go ahead and layer down. Alright, so there we go guys. Got the first coat laid down, and I apologize if you can't really understand me too well, but I've got the gas mask on, the little respirator, because it's funky out here. I mean, there's a lot of shit in the air, and I'm trying to live a long, healthy life, so just trying to protect myself here. But first coat, I always go kind of light on, because not really trying to go for, you know, the high gloss on the first coat, mainly just trying to fill in those gaps in the grain of the wood, so that whenever I sand it and kind of buff it off, it's, you know, more or less just kind of smooth it. You know, I want a nice base coat, because if I ruin it on the first coat, it's gonna mess it up for all the other ones. Excuse me. So wanted to go pretty light, so those are done, and I believe that's pretty much going to conclude it for this video. Appreciate you guys tuning in once again, and as always, like, comment, rate, subscribe. You guys know how it is, but until next time, y'all, later, y'all. Hell yeah, son. Well, that didn't work as well as I thought, but at least I got that Chris Daniels in. What's up? So, straight killing it with the respirator on, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't even handle my fucking moves. But I guess that just means we're gonna go to the screws now. So, later y'all, take it easy.